Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. I thought I'd just quickly jump in and talk about the Jane Austen Oracle a bit more and what I've been able to discover. Well, I did find that I could group some of the cards according to color of flowers. And for this section here, it's mainly pinks and a lot of carnations there. Well, when I did some research, pink is one of those soft, accepting colors. And when I think of carnation, they're long lasting. But the carnation in pink is really about gratitude and thanks and thinking of another. So I thought that applied well to this card, in that if you look at the little notation down here, if your friendship is a precious gift, remember that other people's stories are other people's stories. And it's showing kindness and it's thinking of someone else. Then this feeling of loneliness card. I get the idea with this one that, it says instead of dancing with your friends, you prefer to stay in the background. But with the pink, it's being kind to yourself and realizing when you need to step back. Some people just need time to themselves. Now, this one, a place to recharge your batteries and reflect. Again, that's the pink thankfulness and kindness that you can give to yourself when our world is so busy and most people are overloaded. Taking time for yourself, thinking of yourself, and giving yourself a little time to maybe read a book and enjoy nature. Now, these ones are the white ones, and to me, they look like wild dogwoods and from the dogwood tree. So, white is usually for purity and clarity. So, I thought that went well with this card, with that little masquerade mask she has there in her hand, and the little words, "What if the world was ready to accept you as you are?" So, if we could drop sometimes that way that people perceive us in public and let them see the truth, clarity and truth of the white flower. This one was really interesting because it's other people's opinions and how they influence us. But with the white flower, that we can find clarity, find our own answers, and bring balance and get rid of those limitations that we may be experiencing. And again, the white here, the beauty of a night sky. Yeah, when you see those stars on a beautiful night and they just glimmer, the stars could provide the guidance you're looking for. There's the white, there's the clarity. Now, in the deck, there's a few peach, and peach is really about sweetness, goodwill, and joy. So, here with the East Room, there's a little bit of peach and there's a little bit of pink. And sometimes when we have these little areas that we can retreat to, whether it's our altar or our little room that we can write, journal, what have you. So the pink says, gratitude and thanks for this little sanctuary that you can have in the East Room. And that need for, like as it says, something cold and austere regains its warmth and mystery. When you put your energy into it, your love to it, any little corner can give you that sense of peace, calm, and gratitude comes from knowing that that little area gives you such satisfaction. Now there's a grouping of also yellows and golds. And yellow is one of those tricky colors. For me, it's ideas and strength. But for some, there's that, the way they used to say that yellow was the sign of a coward. But for me, as I say, it's courage. And with this card here, it's not too late to change some habits. Have the courage to make that change. And it could stand for sunshine and hope as well. Now here we got two colors. We've got the transformation with the yellow gold butterfly, but we've also got the purple, which is higher understanding and that grace and calmness to allow transformation to happen for you. And this one has quite a few elements. We've got the white for purity, we've got the pink for thanks and gratitude, and the oranges and the yellows for strengths. So it says, excuse me, each season brings its own rhythm and evolution. So letting things happen, having clarity, and the calmness to find your strength and move through the seasons. Quite nifty. Here's a little grouping of reds, which usually stands for passions, desires, sexuality. So here we have, it's not what we say or think that defines us, but what we do. Really, yes. So with red, it's that passion and love to have the strength and go after what it is that you want, what draws you. And this one, the lock of hair. Well, some people look at hair as their strength. So, this could be a card that goes a couple ways, because with the cutting of the hair, are you losing some of your strength, some of your passion? Or is this a token of love to another? And this one, a new point of view. What if fate had nothing to do with it, and sometimes the victim in us can't see the opportunities that lie ahead? So to me, this is red. Yes, it's our passion, but it looks like a poppy, and there's that sense of illusion. But then we can bring in the white birds for hope and clarity to work through it. This one with a little bit of violet flower, if you want to think of it as purple, it's higher thoughts, ambitions, and that calmness. So in this one, within you is a space for recollection, which could be very useful to your sensitive soul. Take advantage of this opportunity to rediscover calmness and serenity, and that is the purple. When I saw this card, I wondered why red flowers weren't used, because it talks about the imagination is boundless. It's time to turn dreams into action. I would have actually used gold for the strength to bring those dreams into action, and red for passionate about what you desire. But we've got blue, so even though things are lining up here with these dominoes, and every move we make can have an effect on this future that we're trying to build. With the blue, we're going to stay calm. And with this peach here, we're going to try to find joy in moving forward and taking those steps. So that's what I've discovered so far. It is an adorable little deck. And as I say, the backs on this, divine. But if you've had any success working with this deck and anything you want to share, you know where to find me. It's Craggy Brook Witchery.